Well, first I should start with saying that we're privileged to have extremely open, friendly, and warm relationship between UAE and Azerbaijan. Foundation of it is common roots, friendship, common heritage of our people, blessing and support from our heads of the state. Yes, we regularly exchange with my dear friend and colleague, Dr. Sultan Al-Jaber, as well as with a number of other colleagues in economic team of government of UAE. And we are partners in number of projects in Azerbaijan, in UAE. We are working together to contribute to the energy security, energy diversification. Broader, we are also partners in renewable projects in Azerbaijan, partnering with Masdar. So cooperation with Masdar, ADNOC, other XRG, a number of other partner companies is growing. We plan to continue to expand our cooperation in the Caspian region, in third countries as well. Energy is not the only field where we're cooperating strongly. Azerbaijan and UAE have established joint investment facility fund, which has about $1 billion in size for the equity investments in our countries, but also in countries of the region, including Central Asia, MENA, GCC countries. And I think without going into commercial, let's say, aspects of the negotiations, I can say that we broaden and expand our mutually successful partnership. I think we identified several new projects where we see joint and mutual opportunities, and the mutual flow of trade and investment will continue to grow.
Could we see potentially, let's say, a partnership or a broader economic partnerships between the two countries, the UAE and Azerbaijan?
We have concluded negotiation of CEPA, Cooperation Economic Partnership Agreement. We are seeking for the right opportunity to sign. That will definitely have a lot of positive impact on increase of trade flow as well as mutual investment flow. We are determined to expand cooperation in the already existing projects, add new ones. Maybe I can say already that some of our projects will yield fruits as early as 2028. Example of that is production from a giant Absheron gas field in Azerbaijani sector of Caspian Sea. Production level there will reach 5 billion cubic meters a year by end of 2028. So we are very optimistic. If we talk about sectors, maybe I can say that real estate development, AI and data centers, trade, transportation and logistics. These are all the sectors where we have tangible project opportunities. Financial sector, including digital banking. And to give you a fuller picture, I can say that active partners on UAE side also include ADQ, IHC, AD ports, and number of other Dubai ports, DP World, and number of other partners.
Is there a timeline for the CEPA agreement?
As I said, it is finalized. We are just waiting for the right political opportunity to sign. It will be following the ratification in both jurisdictions. It will enter into force. I expect it to be operational either by the end of year 25 or early 26.
The non-oil sector in Azerbaijan grew by 6% in 2024. So Azerbaijan is obviously diversifying its economy away from hydrocarbons, but we cannot deny that still it relies heavily on hydrocarbons as a source of revenue. Amidst everything happening in the world right now, from the Iran and Israel war, we're seeing fluctuating in oil price volatility. What does this mean specifically for Azerbaijan?
While the energy sector continues to represent one of the strong backbones of our economy, but overall share of oil and gas in GDP in Azerbaijan is 1/3 of GDP. When it comes to government revenues, vast majority of government revenues come from non-oil and gas because we use state oil fund, SOFAS. It's a sovereign wealth fund of Azerbaijan to accumulate oil and gas revenues. So majority of revenues comes from tax and customs administration. Over close to 80%, 80, of tax and customs revenues in Azerbaijan are generated from private sector, which basically shows you structurally that when it comes to dependence on both economic activity, jobs, volume of goods produced, GDP, as well as financial contribution to the budget, oil and gas is important but not detrimental. Does it mean that we cannot and we will not do more in energy sector? No, we will continue to. Energy will continue to remain a significant part of Azerbaijani economy.
Your Excellency, let's assume worst case scenario, there is a broader expanded war, oil prices are increased. Are there plans to capitalize on this increased energy prices to further diversify the economy? Is there a plan where to go about this increased revenue?
Azerbaijan is a factor of stability in the region, which means that we really don't build our plans on escalation. Be it political plans or economic development plans. Second part is that we're a producer. We're not, while trading activity in general is very important, but Azerbaijan, when it comes to energy, is not a trading nation. It's more producing nation. And in that sense, we much more benefit from predictable market rather than from the price spikes. Price spikes do not change fundamentally our big picture. Our macroeconomic and macrofiscal position is very solid. Volume of foreign exchange reserves of Azerbaijan close to 100%. So in that sense, our main capex expenditures go for restoration of liberated territories, for reconstruction of the cities and villages, of infrastructure, enabling a return of internal displaced population and refugees to return to their lands. So therefore, short answer to your question is that we do not expect significant cash outflows or increased investments or decreased investments. As a matter of fact, as a result of fluctuation on the global energy markets, we really plan it in a more stable and in a more long-term manner.